She is back. Caitlin Clark is going to tee it up again at the Annika, driven by Gainbridge at Pelican Pro-Am this November.
Caitlin Clark has been a magnet for headlines from the moment she first picked up a basketball. But in just 3 weeks, she's about to do it again, and this time, it won't be inside a basketball arena. Instead of torching defenders on the hardwood, Clark will be trading her sneakers for golf shoes as she returns to the LPGA Pro-Am event known as the Annika, hosted by the legendary Annika Sorenstam at Florida's Pelican Golf Club this November. But this isn't just another celebrity appearance meant to fill space. This is a true cultural moment in the making. Fans will remember that last year, Clark was paired with the world's #1 golfer, Nelly Korda. But Caitlin's appearance on the golf course is about much more than just swinging a club. It's about swinging open new doors for women's sports, proving that her influence and star power go far beyond basketball. What makes this event even more fascinating isn't simply Caitlin's participation, it's the way the LPGA is handling it. They didn't just invite her to play, they built an entire stage around her presence. From extensive press coverage to engaging fan experiences, the LPGA is once again rolling out the literal red carpet for Clark. And when you compare this to how the WNBA has handled her fame, the difference couldn't be more glaring. One league views her as a partner, while the other seems to treat her like a problem. In fact, last year's single golf event managed to generate more excitement, more press coverage, and more fan enthusiasm than most of Clark's WNBA season combined. In this video, we'll dive into how golf icons are reacting to Caitlin's return, and why the WNBA seems to be panicking. The big question remains, does the WNBA even deserve Caitlin Clark? Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Even media reporters couldn't believe the buzz that surrounded her last appearance. "It's quite amazing for a Wednesday," one reporter said. "There are so many media outlets here, local stations, national reporters, people you normally wouldn't see at an LPGA event this early in the week. All the spectators are just waiting to catch a glimpse of Caitlin, hoping for one last autograph." From the moment Clark arrived at Pelican Golf Club, it was clear that the LPGA knew exactly what they had on their hands: a walking, talking ratings magnet. They didn't tuck her away quietly into some random pairing. They made a power move by teaming her up with Nelly Korda, the best golfer in the world. That wasn't a coincidence, it was brilliant marketing. By pairing golf's biggest name with basketball's brightest star, they created a spectacle that transcended both sports. The anticipation was electric. Even before Caitlin teed off, social media was buzzing with excitement. This wasn't a novelty act or a publicity stunt, it was a collaboration between two icons at the peak of their powers. "It's so satisfying to watch Nelly swing," one fan said. "The way she hits the ball, it's amazing." The LPGA capitalized on every second of the hype, and rightfully so. The Golf Channel even adjusted its regular programming just to broadcast parts of Caitlin's round live, something practically unheard of for a Pro-Am event. Reporters noted how remarkable it was to see basketball media outlets, like ESPN, Bleacher Report, and Sports Illustrated, show up to cover a golf tournament simply because Caitlin Clark was there. Clips of her smooth drives and precise putts flooded Twitter, TikTok, and ESPN highlights within minutes. Suddenly, golf felt exciting again, as if the entire sport had become must-watch television. Tournament host Annika Sorenstam summed it up perfectly when she said, "What Caitlin brings isn't just talent, it's the ability to attract and inspire." That quote quickly went viral because it captured exactly what makes Clark special. She isn't just another athlete, she's a bridge between fan bases, someone capable of introducing millions of new viewers to whatever sport she touches. And this year's upcoming event promises to be even bigger, with worldwide television coverage and expanded fan access both in person and online. "It really puts our tournament under a different spotlight," one organizer shared. "There's a new level of excitement now. We're streaming the summit, the Pro-Am, things we've never done before. Wherever Caitlin goes, she sells out arenas and events, so we're hoping to sell out here too." Another important thing to note is that Clark didn't show up pretending to be something she isn't. She's actually been playing golf since she was a kid. This wasn't some forced PR appearance. It was a return to something she genuinely loves. "I'm not a professional golfer, but I love being out here," Caitlin said with a smile after hitting a solid tee shot. "It's about the challenge and the mental focus." That authenticity resonated deeply with fans. It wasn't about being perfect, it was about passion. In a sports era where so many athletes are overly media trained and scripted, Caitlin showed up relaxed, real, and ready to have fun, and people felt it. Tickets for the Pelican event sold out quickly, crowds lined up early, and even other golfers couldn't resist snapping selfies with her. The LPGA proved something that the WNBA has stubbornly refused to accept. When you embrace Caitlin Clark, everyone wins. "Hey, perfect day for golf," she laughed. "I never played this early in the morning, but I grew up in Des Moines and played there a ton. My dad and older brother both play, so it's something we've always done together. It's just fun." And that's where the story takes an even deeper turn. The LPGA didn't hesitate for a second when it came to Caitlin Clark. They saw an opportunity and seized it, turning her crossover appeal into a celebration of women's sports unity. Meanwhile, the WNBA, her own league, continues to treat her success like a threat rather than an advantage. The contrast could not be sharper. Clark has driven record-breaking television ratings and boosted attendance across the league. That didn't come from clever marketing or strategic scheduling. It came from Caitlin Clark herself. Her popularity directly strengthened the WNBA's bottom line, but instead of capitalizing on it, the league has repeatedly downplayed her impact. Clark's first 2 seasons were nothing short of historic. She shattered 62 statistical records and single-handedly revived a struggling franchise during her rookie year. She even finished in the top 5 for MVP voting as a rookie, a feat rarely seen in any sport. Her sophomore season was cut short after just 13 games due to injury, yet even then, her performances hinted at another historic run. You would think the WNBA would celebrate that kind of unprecedented success, but instead of giving her a parade, they gave her paper certificates. When she received her Rookie of the Year award, it happened in an empty gym. No crowd, no fanfare, no broadcast. It looked more like a forgotten high school assembly than a moment in sports history. Compare that to Paige Bucher's award presentation in 2025, which aired live on national TV with full production value. The difference was staggering. The LPGA, on the other hand, completely outclassed the WNBA in every way.